Good morning. I'm tired. I got to sleep at 12 last night, but I finished reading my book. This is my absolute favorite book of all time, Blink by Ted Dekker. This was my fourth time reading it. My obsession with this book is like when people say they read Lord of the Rings once a year. I think that's kind of what I do with Blink. It's just got so much information in it, and I don't know how, but you know when you sometimes read a book, you remember everything in such a detail and you're like, oh, I can never read this again because it won't surprise me. It won't be like the first time I read it. Well, for some reason, I can read this book like every once in a while and everything still feels new. So I think that's like one of the reasons I love it so much. I like know what's gonna happen, but then there's all these little things that you're just like, oh wow, this whole thing, like it pieces together so well. Yeah, so I finished reading that last night and now I'm gonna find another book. It's always good to enjoy what you're reading. I'll say that. Or I have to leave for work, I will take you along with me. Granted, my job does change every month or so. Like I'm looking for new stuff all the time because I work in theater. So you'll get to see what I'm up to right now. It's gonna be great, lots of fun. So let's go. I forgot to mention, this morning my mom texted me. She asked me if I wanted to come to a potluck tonight at my godmother's house. So I try to leave a half an hour before anything I do, or like theater stuff especially, because early is on time is late, and late is unacceptable. I just stick to that rule and I get along pretty well. So I'm at work, I'm in the lobby, and here is Brooke. He's my fellow spot operator. We both run spotlights for A Christmas Carol. She's great. I love working with her. So we have this huge long trek / hike all the way up to the very tippy top of the theater. So we have to go all the way up a lot of stairs. Mood. Every time we have to face these stairs. Here's the view. It's really pretty. You can see absolutely everything up here. There's our stage manager. Those are our 2 ASMs. And here's my spot, which I have to check. Cool. It works. So now's about the time when I take a nap, because Brooke and I are called in an insanely early time, 9 o'clock, to sweep for 15 minutes and mop, and then we're done. She's laughing because she knows it's true. I usually know whether or not I'm going to be able to get through a show, and most of the time I have to take a nap. So I just close my eyes for like 20 to 30 minutes before the house opens. And that's what I'm gonna do now. My back doesn't feel so great, but my eyes will be ready for the show. Oh, this is so good. These kids are gonna freak out. They're all Alright, I'm home and eating lunch, and after I do that, I'm gonna go on a walk with my dad, and he's sitting right here. You cracked from me. Did you know that when you eat an apple from the bottom to the top, you actually eat like 80% of the apple, or close to 90%, as opposed to if you just ate around the core? Random facts. Also, I can break an apple in half with my bare hands. Have a nice day. I just spent the last 2 hours writing thank you cards to people from the cast and the crew. Little unknown fact, I carry stamps in my wallet. So something my grandma always has done, or she always used to do, was send me stamps in letters so that I could write her back. But she doesn't write as many letters now, and I still have all these stamps left over. So they come in very handy when I need to write to people. All right, that's done. Let's go get ready. So we just played How Fast Can Olivia Put On Makeup? I don't know what eye look to do because I have like 3 minutes. I'm wearing The Gloss by Shane and Jeffree Star. It's so beautiful. But I'm looking at the palette right now. I'm trying to figure out what I want to use. How about, we'll see what we can come up with. Well, that took a turn real quick. I was going with some simple like My Pills with ranch, and then I threw some My Ride Is Here in there, and they came out looking like something from Black Swan with the darkness trying to take over the light. I mean, heck, these eyes are like, like this is a look now. I mean, oh, geez. It looks okay, but it's like, what am I going for here? I don't know what happened. It's okay. We'll just roll with it. While I'm on the topic of makeup, let me just say I wear makeup because I think it's fun. I don't wear it to like really cover up stuff. I just wear it because it makes me feel better about myself sometimes. Other times I'm just like, hey, this would be fun to do right now. Other times I'm going out to something and I'm like, I might want to feel a little dressier than I do or than I look. So it's just like a little way to glam myself up, and then also to like, I look fine without it. I love how I look without makeup, but like wearing it also just makes me like a little extra peppy, It's like, oh, look at her. She put effort in today. It is now 6:15. We have not left yet, but I just did a full-on costume change. Now I look like Kim Possible. So that's what I'm rolling with. I have to go. Oh gosh, I'm gonna make my mom so mad. My mom just told me that I look like I'm going into the Hunger Games. That's what my outfit looks like. Well, I said it was my Kim Possible outfit, but she said it was Hunger Games, which I can see. I kind of like that better. But we are on the way now. We're like 15 minutes behind schedule, but it's okay.
I told her I'd be late.
Oh, we told them that we'd be late. Okay.
If I can find it, I'll sing it.
Hello, I'm back at my house. I didn't film a lot at the party / potluck, but we had fun. We played games, which I don't like to do, but these were okay. And we sang Christmas carols while my fairy godmother played the piano. My mom is absolutely ridiculous, I found out, with Christmas carols when singing them. I'm just sitting at the piano right now. I came home and felt like learning how to play some Christmas carols on the piano. So I was starting to learn the Christmas song, and then I remembered I wanted to learn the Cheers theme song because I know my friend Naoka would flip out if she heard me playing that. It's not that good, but we'll see what I can play real quick. No, I just did the wrong chord. It's a work in progress, but that sounds pretty cool, right? I pick stuff up really quickly, but then perfecting it is like where I get real tricky with it. It is 9:35. I have so much stuff I still need to do. There's not enough time in the day. I want to watch movies. I want to read. I want to watch all the rest of my watch later list movie videos. It's kind of the same thing tomorrow. I just have a show in the morning, and I'm babysitting tomorrow. So in the afternoon, you'll get to see Madison and Jordan. So at night, I tend to read for about 30 minutes. If the book is really good, I'll just let a timer run and see how long I get before I'm like, okay, I gotta go to bed. I have 12th Night here from the library, and it's actually due tomorrow, so I have to either renew it or return it. But that's probably what I'm gonna read tonight because I don't have another book around that I can use. So yeah,